Today, I'm going to be watching the American remake of The Inbetweeners. I've never seen it before, and yet I already know it's going to be terrible. The reason why the show was funny is because it was British humour about British teenagers growing up in a British school. You can't then go, oh, let's stick that in America and put an American accent on it. No, it's not going to work. Having said that, I am going to give it a chance, okay? Let's not judge a book by its cover. But it is going to be terrible.
My name is Will Mackenzie.
I hate it already. Will should not be a guy who looks like that. He looks too good looking, okay? He's supposed to be a nerd, a little geeky little nerd with a slappable little face. At least give him a pair of glasses, for God's sake. That's annoyed me. We're 2 seconds in. Brilliant.
So, you're sticking with the briefcase.
It's a messenger bag.
It's definitely a briefcase. Or a purse.
Well,
I want the name of whoever decided that this would be a good idea. I want their names. And I want to send an assassin, perhaps. No, that would be too far. That would be way too far. Let's just freak him out a little bit, do you know what I mean? To scare him. Egg the house or something. That's an American thing to do, isn't it? Oh, let's throw some eggs at them. Brilliant. Let's help them get their proteins. Fantastic.
What is that, a briefcase?
it's a messenger bag.
Oh, is it delivering the message my mom dressed me?
The acting is shocking. There's no sort of natural, authentic delivery of the lines. There's nothing. It's useless. Honestly, this is amateur. This is so amateur.
It's like a miniature grown-up but full size. Stop it.
Why are these guys childish? This was not what Inbetweeners was about. They weren't little kids going, that wasn't the whole thing. It was supposed to be guys taking the mick out of each other. It was, your dad is a... We won't go there. You can't say that anymore, can you? It's a shame. No, it's not a shame. It's not... No. It's not a shame. It's bad that they said it in the first place. That was the point of The Inbetweeners, though. It was supposed to be things that you shouldn't say. It was supposed to be, let's say, the most outrageous, offensive things. It was representative of what it's like to be a teenager growing up. And you've ballsed it up.
Yeah, you do have one of those faces that just makes people wanna... Boom.
That's just not true, though, is it? He looks like the next Shawn Mendes. It's ridiculous. Why is he playing Will? It's stupid.
It's subliminal advertising.
It's the opposite of subliminal, actually.
That's true. It's liminal.
Not a word.
You know we don't like you, right?
There's no sort of hint of subtlety in the way things are delivered. There's no sort of, oh, do they like them, do they not? It's just, you know we don't like you. Oh, state the obvious. Honestly, just a waste of words.
Wing of football.
A load of rubbish. I held so much hope for that as well. Why cast somebody that's on crutches? They were in a wheelchair in the original. Can we roll out a wheelchair, please?
Especially the toilets, which have no doors on them to discourage drug use. This also, curiously enough, discourages...
Oh my god, the bleeping, the swear words. What are you doing? Don't make the show with swear words involved if you're just going to bleep them out in the first place. This is what I imagine death feels like. Just an endless feeling of just emptiness and disappointment. That's what this is.
Yeah, your dad's more of a cutoffs guy. What is that supposed to mean?
It means there isn't room in his closet for anything besides cutoffs and him.
My dad is not gay.
Does an awful lot of gardening.
The whole point of the scene is it's supposed to be banter between guys, you know, with jibes that are over the top, that are slightly offensive, and that was the whole point of it. It was supposed to be brutal. This is just, oh, your dad does gardening, he's gay, oh. So, I mean, there's nothing in that. I feel like I'm the Pope watching my favourite church burn down.
Dad is not gay.
You know, it'd be fine if he was. I actually have a gay uncle who's actually single right now.
Oh, why does he have to garden?
Oh, why does he have to garden? What sort of acting is that? Honestly, I reckon you could just get 4 random British people just off the street, and I reckon they'd do a better job at acting than this lot.
Are you wearing aftershave?
Why does this feel so fake and forced? And it feels like a cheap American program that you turn off as soon as you see it come on. It's like High School Musical. They'll be jumping on the table, singing in a minute.
Did the pretty little lady give Simon a boner?
Oh man, I think she did.
Jake, don't.
Seriously?
Jake,
Don't!
Jake.
Simon's got a boner!
That was such a good scene from the original as well, and they've messed it up again. First you balls up the Middle East, and now the Inbetweeners. I don't know what's worse.
Did you tell her I was bullied at St. Mary's?
I thought you were.
No, I got wedgied a few times, but that was just a fad. The next morning, I headed to Simon's house to skip school for the first time ever.
That was a quick scene change. There's no flow to this at all. Why have we just gone from him sat in a car, leaving a school, now in the next morning all of a sudden? It's time travel. There's literally like no passage of time going on here. Ironically, there's no in-between bits.
Liquor stores are expecting adults. I mean, somebody just has to look the part.
Oh, even these faces that are pulling at each other. Oh, God, it's like some sort of kids' TV program. It's not a pantomime.
Good afternoon.
Hey.
Yes.
Oh no, they've not even dressed him up. In the original, he dresses up, puts a hat on. You know, it was comical. It had these loose-fitting clothes which looked ridiculous. He just walks in his normal clothes.
Can I have a bottle of, Babnik?
Vodka.
Yes. Is it a good year?
What? Me letting you buy this if you're out of here in 5 seconds.
I think this'll do it.
That's it. That's the scene done. Oh my god, they've missed out all the best bits. They're just not great at sort of awkward comedy, are they? They're just not good at it.
I wish Carly could see me now. I should text her a picture, huh? Show her how much of a badass I am.
I don't think badasses take pictures of themselves, though.
Where the hell are they? What's this, like a scrapyard or something? What's going on? It's just so random. None of this makes sense now. I get that they're obviously skiving off school, that kind of thing, but now they're just like randomly drinking in some sort of scrapyard place. There's just no sense to it. No build up to this whatsoever, just cuts from the scrapyard. Suddenly he's got a can of paint and he's spraying on a drive. In the original show, at least he was somewhat sort of egged on by his mates a little bit. There was no really egging on there.
What then? You're in love with me?
Maybe we could just talk about this another time.
This couldn't have gone any better. She doesn't love you, man.
There's no jokes, there's no humour. Those guys are laughing like little kids. I don't know what is going on here. This is a kids show. I feel weird that I'm watching this.
I think this is cool. It's like some underground graffiti artist thing.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you come over later?
Well, that was good acting, wasn't it? Huh? Really? It's just, oh.
Easy.
Get way more drunk.
Is he going to get off with him? I mean, Jay in this is just so... It's awful. It is just absolutely awful. It's nothing like the Jay in the original.
None of our moms are attractive. I can barely look at mine.
Neither can your dad.
What? My dad's not gay.
Again, delivery absolutely shocking. I feel like I should dub over this, my own delivery.
My dad's not gay.
Then why did your mom leave him?
Because they have issues. He needed some space.
Space for another penis.
You want some?
God, what homeless guy did you steal that from?
It's so painful to watch. To be fair, this might be your first job in acting. It looks like it. It really does. The delivery. Ew, wait, where'd you get that from? A homeless guy? Oh my god. It's so like, ugh.
Are you all right?
And after all that, he's sick in his hand. Not even sick on her. That was the whole point. You're supposed to throw up on her.
I think I ate something. Maybe we could just sit down and we could talk about us.
And there we go. Eventually, finally, they hit it. But it just doesn't have the same impact, does it? It doesn't have the same impact as it did in the original. Get him in the face next time. And what's this now? Just a random montage of them, like, spraying each other.
This season.
That's literally the end of episode 1. Useless. Absolutely useless. It's a kid's show, isn't it? This is just a bunch of kids. Like, the jokes are supposed to be always on the edge. There's just nothing about that in this comedy at all. There's no jokes. There's literally no jokes. Never mind the jokes being on the edge. There's none. On a positive note, at least I'm never going to watch this show ever again. Thanks for watching. I'd appreciate you dropping a like and hitting the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Let's try and hit 100k. I mean, miles off. Let's start hitting 40 first. See ya.